I ran into this when I was on active duty as well, because I, was able to serve in a number of different roles, sometimes being the actual customer to the customer, right? And I think it comes down to education, and it comes down to patience, and it comes down to listening. If you enter into conversations with the warfighter with a curious mind, right, you're more likely to hear what the warfighter is actually looking for. But, this kind of goes back to, innovation, right? Innovation for innovation's sake, I think, is one of those fun buzzwords we're throwing around. We must innovate, right? What if we're not innovating? And what I found is that if you can pair, first you have to build a culture, right? Based on trust, psychological safety, delegation with actual delegation, and empowerment, you can grow a team who can actually accomplish amazing things. So if you grow a team like that, and then you give them an opportunity to not only listen to the warfighter's needs or the actual needs of your customer, good things happen, right? You form that dialogue of trust, where not only can you iterate on what the customer needs, but you can also bring forth innovative solutions that may actually solve their problems in different ways. If you get yourself in a very transactional relationship where I need X, and there's no conversation on what X might look like, then you find yourself in these stovepipes where you're, overpriced, overcost, and you never actually quite get there. The other cool thing that if you can form those relationships well is you can really focus on, sometimes they use the word minimal viable products, but really it's, sometimes the 80% solution today is much better than the 100% solution tomorrow. But if you don't understand what those seams and those actual pain points are for your customer, it's really hard for you to bring forward well, I know you want X, but what if I could give you Y today? Would Y actually solve your problem? And sometimes they're like, well, actually it would. That would be great. So it's having that dialogue and that trust relationship that really can open that up.